grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, we are back. Another daily market update. Market is at 1.55 trillion right here, down 5.26%. Volume is above that 100 billion level. I think the 100 billion level on volume is a good way to distinguish whether it's a high volume or low volume day. If it's below that, we have Bitcoin dominance at 42% today. We have a lot to talk about. There's big fear, uncertainty, and doubt with this Russia situation. Also, there is some White House positioning going on for crypto regulation. We're going to talk about XRP and the XRP escrow. But first, let's talk about why is this happening? Okay, and Raoul Paul right here just sums it up perfectly. He says that there is he says that crypto is going through a massive stress test. Stress test. That is what this is. There is a massive macroeconomic stress test happening on cryptocurrency right now. Okay? And it's sad that crypto is still viewed as extremely high risk. It is high risk, but people still view it. So when you get fear, uncertainty, and doubt happening in the world, people de-risk and they sell their crypto. But you can find some amazing deals happening right here. Okay, Chainlink under $15. Take a look at Chainlink. You guys, no financial advice, but look at the yearly chart of Chainlink. Right, we have not seen this type of low prices since July. Okay, since July, and I'm bullish forever on Chainlink. Okay, that's one of the most solid coins on the market. Also, if you were on my TikTok live last night, I kind of did call that you should have bought Cosmos. 6% up, not that much up, but Cosmos is one that has not gotten the money, the proper and deserved money rotation yet, because this is another smart contract platform, right? It's another layer one type of deal. It has not received the big money flow that I think it should get and will get. So if we take a look at the total market cap of the entire crypto industry, including Bitcoin and altcoins, we can see that we're currently trying to hold this 1.5 to 1.6 trillion level. We did have some wicks below it, but on the daily, we've stayed above it here. We've closed candles. Actually, we've closed a 12-hour basically on it, but still staying above the 1.5. Actually, we still closed above 1.5. So that technically is still holding, right? If we break through that to the downside, we will be looking at 1.2 trillion as the next level to watch. If we go below a trillion, that's just extremely sad, right? One thing you have to remember, dude, we have not ever broken a previous cycle all-time high. What does that mean? Well, if we go here, right, if you guys want to see the entire Bitcoin chart history, go up here to your trading view and type in Brave New Coin, and you'll find this liquid index for Bitcoin, and you can see the entire history only on high time frames. So if we go to the 3-day chart right here, take a look at what happened in 2017, right? 2017, we hit 19,500 was the all-time high. We have never went below that. We have never went below in the next cycle, So if we go below that, I don't even know. That would show extreme weakness on Bitcoin. And I would be excited to see altcoins take over at that point. But BTC still completing this whole McDonald's formation here. The M. I've seen some funny memes about this whole M golden arches happening. I believe that probably will complete and will hit 30K here. All I hope for is that we just bounce up, and start going sideways for a while. but all market structures have basically been broken. Looking at some other deals right here, we got Quant under $100. Smart people are buying that under $100. They're dollar cost averaging in. If you don't know what that means buying at any price just on a frequent basis, which in the end, you'll notice that your average price was lower than if you just bought in it, tried to time the market, basically, right? So people are dollar cost averaging into that. We also have Hedera dipping below 18 cents. I still believe this is going to have an amazing year. We got Fuse. I want to point out Fuse. I'm down half my money on this, still holding. This is a very undervalued layer one, in my opinion. I tweeted out right here, bear market, nope. Bull market, nope. Completely manipulated market, yes. Completely manipulated market, yes. And I saw somebody here say, the plan is for you to sell the bottom. The bottom is here, in my opinion. The plan is always for you to sell the bottom, right? That's the whole Wyckoff theory with a composite man. Just imagine there's one evil entity controlling the market and they have your worst interest in mind. And you're playing a chess game against that entity. That's called the composite man from Wyckoff theory. Now, some good news here, or some positive stuff from Unfolded. Digital asset investment products saw inflows totaling 14.4 million last week, breaking the prior 5-week run of outflows. So we had 5-week run of outflows. We have broken that. And 14.5 million, it's a lot, but it's not at the same time. We have the Bank of America saying that the U.S. central bank digital currency would preserve the dollar's status as a world reserve currency. This is a fact. I've always thought, like, you know, we have USDC, USDD, USDB, USDZ. There's the whole freaking alphabet, USDT, right? The whole alphabet. And the thing is, like, what if they want to back nothing with more nothing? Fiat is backed by nothing. What if they want to back the digital with fiat, which would just be absurd and gross? But what if, like, all of the private companies, like, you're allowed to make a stable coin, but you have to actually back it 1-to-1 with US dollars, right? So all of the dead fiat currency would be sitting there in reserves backing stable coins that are actually being used. It's just like they're passing it on to stable coins and digital central bank digital currencies. The good part of that, though, is that we can make our own stable coins and we can basically compete. But I saw a nice tweet before. Imagine being a Bitcoin maxi and defending Tether or defending USDC. Like, that's the US dollar. Don't forget that this is the US dollar just being sneakily revamped and revived. Okay, moving on. XRP Phoenix says the XRP rich list is dropping once again. This is an illusion. When he says it's dropping again, illusion. This means that more XRP accounts are being created, so inevitably it's harder to get into these top, or there's just more accounts. So it makes the illusion that the rich list is dropping. So if you see anybody talking about that, there's the truth on that. John E. Deaton, absolute, conclusive, irrefutable proof. Bill Hinman intentionally misled the public as director of corporation finance. Watch the 4-minute clip. So basically this clip is from 2018. It's been like buried and a lot of people have not brought it up. But he writes a nice little thing about this. But I want to watch this one part with you. And there's an underlying issue here that we need to think about. But listen to what he says.
Clear. For example, a book of the month club that we're joining on an ICO, or a golf club membership. We're not expecting any financial gain there. That would not be considered a security. Am I right?
So he says a book of the month club or like a golf membership, we wouldn't be expecting any future value on that membership. And then he says, is that a security? And watch this idiot's response.
Expecting any financial gain there. That would not be considered a security. Am I right?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So it's never yes or no with these idiots. It's fair enough, right? They don't want to be clear at all about yes or no, that's a security, you can't do this. They want to make it as vague as possible so they can come at anybody.
If you have that system up and running, if you have someone promoting the next golf course and is selling interests, and the architect and the land and all the key items aren't there yet, and you buy 25 memberships, that may be an investment. You're looking for a return on that. On the other hand, if you go down the road and you buy an investment or you buy a membership in a club that's up and running and you just use it to play a round of golf, that's probably just a good old golf membership.
So there's a deeper philosophical or like overarching, or sorry, underlying idea here of like, how are we supposed to determine if a person knew that the value was going to go up or not, right? Because what if you just end up buying a golf membership and then the value increases, but your intention in your own brain was never to make money on it? And then there's another underlying issue of like, okay, well, Ripple hasn't said that XRP's value is going to be $10,000. Nobody at the team on Ripple has said that the value is going to be $10,000. XRP, there's no employees of XRP. They haven't said anything. It's the freaking community who is selling the unregistered securities, basically, right? Just think really hard and get out of your echo chamber. Once again, you need to objectively think about this. Like, the only people who have sort of promised $10,000 XRP or any future value on XRP is only the community around the asset, but they don't work for the asset at all. They don't work for it, right? So they're not a management team. So there's so many blurred lines and gray areas here. And listen to this next question. I'm just going to put this in here. The next question that he asks. Watch this.
Buy an investment or you buy a membership in a club that's up and running and you just use it to play a round of golf, that's probably just a good old golf membership.
You and Jay Clayton, the head of the SEC, have been very adamant that you were not going to change the definition of securities laws to fit this new technology.
You've been very adamant. You and Jay Clayton are not going to change the definition of security laws to fit the new technology. I think Gary Gensler wants to do that. Benjamin S. says, if the SEC wants the escrowed XRP, I say we vote burn it before they get their hands on it. Now, this looked like an attractive idea to me until I read some of the comments. If the SEC wants the escrow, let's just vote and burn it, because that is possible. If we got an 80% UNL vote, we would be able to burn that XRP in the escrow. And how we know this is from Mickey B. Fresh right here. The escrowed XRP cannot be, if you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, 45 billion or something along those lines is held by the XRP or is held by Ripple. And it's in an escrow and it's cryptographically locked in the escrow on the XRP ledger. Ripple nor the government can break the escrow. They could attempt to get control of the multi-sig wallet which the XRP is released to monthly. But an 80% vote of UNL validators, that's unique node list validators, could burn it. Jungle Inc. says the SEC does not want the escrow, okay? Burning the coins that the SEC wants would mean that XRP is then not likely to be adopted by the U.S. central banks. If the SEC gets the escrowed amount, then it's for a reason, okay? Now, this guy says John E. Deaton had the best solution for settlement. Ripple gives up some of the XRP they have in escrow, right, as a fine in exchange for clarity, and then the SEC then shares that with the XRP holders that have filed for the lawsuit. Interesting, very interesting stuff there. Now, covering this Russia stuff, I'm trying to understand exactly what's going on. You guys know I'm not from the USA, so I've been learning like US politics just through reading some of this stuff. But it looks like, to me, like the whole thing is like USA could go to war with Russia. Like, that's what it looks like to me. We have this Samantha girl saying, try to keep up. We got Russia on the border of Ukraine with warships and ballistic missiles. B-Man, who's Biden, thinking of sending in 5,000 troops. 56 aircraft spotted conducting recon near the Russian border. China sends 39 warplanes into Taiwan airspace. And we've got World War III trending on Twitter. Not a dope situation here at all. Biden is holding a call with European leaders on Monday. physical war is so stupid, dude. Like, why are we still on this? And Russia's been replying to USA disinformation claims. Moscow denies the U.S. State Department's assertion that Russia creates false narratives. So I don't even want to speak on this, to be honest. I'm not credible enough to speak on, like, geopolitical and political stuff at all. That's not what I do. I frankly don't care about politics. But this is affecting the market, right? This creates a big, like, cloud of uncertainty. Like, oh, what's happening with NATO? Are we going to go to war and all this crazy stuff? So I don't want to speak on it, and I don't want to give my opinion, because my opinion is usually pretty stuff that you don't want to hear. Just like war is stupid and these type of things that nobody wants to hear. So, big uncertainty in the market. Keep stacking your bags if you would like, right? It's like a thing of, like, do I tell you, like, what if we continue further down? That's the thing. So I'm looking specifically at this $1.2 trillion on the market cap, on the total market cap level, and I'm looking at the 1.5 trillion. If we actually stop closing daily candles above this, right? Which looks like we've slowed down our momentum here a little bit. Like those are like 3 even candles, meaning, like, I mean, we could start going up from that. I'm also looking at here, the 30K level. I think a lot of people turn into buyers at the 30K level. But if we go there, the whole market will come down with Bitcoin. So that is all we've got. I hope you enjoyed. Stay positive, stay grounded in here, and that's all. Make sure you follow on Twitter, Instagram, join the Telegram group, and goodbye.
Grow.